Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, this is my review for Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie. And I went to go see it yesterday with a buddy of mine. And I'm just going to be straight with you guys and honest with you guys right off the bat. Okay, now I know that you've probably been hearing this from a lot of your favorite internet personalities or influencers or Star Wars YouTubers or what have you, but you're going to hear this from me too. So if you're looking for a, how would you say, Star Wars lore, something that heavily goes in on Star Wars lore, I'll say it like that, you're not going to find this. You're not going to find it in this movie. But if you're looking for a fun adventure with Mandalorian and Grogu, or the baby, you're going to find it here. If you're looking for something that's got Jedi and Sith and, Rogue Squadron and stuff like that, Luke Skywalker, you're not going to find it. But if you're looking for something that you can take the kids to, something just as a kind of like a nice outing, like, hey, let's go see a movie, Mandalorian and Grogu, you're going to find it there, right? And it's a fun little adventure. And that's literally what this movie is, right? It's a standalone Star Wars movie. Now, I'm not a box office projections person. I don't know much about the box office. I don't even care about the critic score. I don't even care about the audience score. I'm just going to give you my opinion. And my opinion is I liked it. The movie was pretty good. I liked the fact that it was Mandalorian. He was doing bounties like he was in Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2. Grogu was pretty funny in this movie, and stuff, and seeing Rada the Hutt, that was pretty cool, considering, like, dude, Rada the Hutt, spoiler alert, was jacked. But this was just a fun movie. And I've been hearing a lot around the internet, like, hey, does this save Star Wars? Are we back? Is Disney, whatever is Disney? To me, this was just a fun movie. This was just a fun little story, a fun little adventure that we could go along with Grogu and Mando and just have fun with it, guys. Just have fun. Just take your kids, if you have any, or go see it by yourself. Even if it's not heavily influenced by Star Wars lore or whatever like that, in my opinion, it's still Star Wars. Go see this movie. It's pretty fun. It's just a fun little adventure. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6. It's kind of in the middle, It's nothing that is going to be like too exciting or too hyped you up. It's just a fun movie. That's it. And I know I've said that a lot of times throughout this review, but it's true. It's just a fun movie, So let me kind of go into some spoiler territory here for this review, okay? And this is going to be short. So here we go. And these are just kind of my own little thoughts and feelings. This isn't going off of what other people have said, and, this isn't going off of what analysts have said or what should have been in the movie or what could have been in the movie. These are just my little, my little collective thoughts here, okay? So, I liked the fact that they brought in the Hutts. So the brother and the sister, the twin Hutts from the Book of Boba Fett, I thought that was pretty cool. Seeing Rada the Hutt all grown up, which, if most of you don't know, or for those of you that have seen the Clone Wars animated series, or the Clone Wars 3D animated movie that came out in 2008. So Rada the Hutt was Jabba the Hutt's son, and in Clone Wars, 3D animated movie back in 2008. The premise of that movie was the mission to recover Rada the Hutt, which Ahsoka called him Stinky, but he was a baby. He was a baby and he got kidnapped, and so yeah, that's who Rada is. So it was good to see him all grown up, and he's not your traditional Hutt. He's kind of jacked up and everything. But it was good to see the twins, and it was good to see that, you know, now that Jabba's gone, you know, they were trying to get rid of Rada the Hutt. They were trying to kill him themselves so that they could essentially take over Jabba's empire and take over the throne and da 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 da. Okay. So I like that. I liked that we got to see Embo, who was a bounty hunter from the Clone Wars. I thought that was pretty cool. So I like seeing the X-Wings, and Sigourney Weaver did a really good job in this movie as an X-Wing pilot. I thought that was really cool. Trapper Wolf was there. I love seeing Zeb. And for those of you who don't know Zeb is a Lasat. We met him in Star Wars Rebels, which I highly go recommend you guys watch. It's a good series. So we got to see Zeb. I thought that was pretty cool. So, and then we've got to see the species that Babu Frick came from The Rise of Skywalker. So for those who saw The Rise of Skywalker, even if you didn't, but you know, if you guys remember Babu Frick, his species was in the movie. So I enjoyed those. So one of my little nitpicks, if you will, and I've heard this a lot from some Star Wars fans and stuff like that, but they want Grogu to, you know, talk by now. Like, he should be speaking by now or whatever like that. Here's my little thought, okay? Sure, I would prefer that he's at least know something by now, you know, like how to say at least hello or hello there, you know, something like that. But there was this scene in the movie, spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it yet, but there's this part in the movie where the Mandalorian gets injured, he gets poisoned, and Grogu is forced to be in a situation where he has to take care of his guardian. He has to take care of Mando. He has to heal him. He has to hide him. He has to make sure that he's okay. And for a while in this scene, we see Grogu on his own, right? He's walking, he's moving, he's building a mud hut type of shelter for Mando to hide him. And it was actually really funny because during that scene, Grogu's trying to use the Force to put the Mandalorian inside this shelter that he created, and he sticks him all the way back there, but he didn't dig it far enough, and all you hear is this dink, 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 which is the Mandalorian's helmet basically hitting the back of it, and it won't go anymore. So while this movie, which it was in audio description, so while Grogu was conveying those emotions through his actions and through his eyes and everything like that, but I still, in some small part, even if he didn't say anything throughout the whole movie, which he didn't, but at least during this scene, I would have preferred if, you know, while Mando was unconscious or, you know, recovering, if we would have heard Grogu said, you know, like, please don't go, or please be okay, type of thing. You know, while he's watching over Mando, you know, just please be okay. Because we all know that Mando and Grogu, we know that they have a bond. We know that Grogu respects Mando. We know that he loves Mando. You know, he wants to be with, you know, whatever. Thinks of him as like a father figure. And so I would have just preferred, at least in that scene or in that section of the movie, that Grogu just say one thing. Just one, you know. If anything else, just one thing, like, please don't go, or, you know, please get better, or, you know, something like that, right? or hang on, or, something like that, right? Not too much. He didn't have to say too much, but just at least one thing. But other than that, besides that little nitpick, um, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. And I know a lot of people have said that this was like a Disney Plus movie or a, TV, made for TV movie, and it kind of is. So if you guys want to wait to see it on Disney Plus, go right ahead. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. If you guys want to go see it in theaters, go see it in theaters. If you want to just wait until it's on Disney Plus, you can do that too. It's up to you. But I'm just here to tell you, I enjoyed the movie. I really did. And I hope you guys too. So, with that being said, thanks guys for checking out this video. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. At the time of this recording, it is Sunday afternoon. So I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I make another video. And please leave a comment before you head out the dojo today. Let me know, what are your thoughts about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? Have you seen it? Did you like it? Are you going to see it? Or are you interested in it? So let me know in the comments below your thoughts. And remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go make it an anime day. But also remember, this is the way. See you guys in the next video. Later.